Let's bring in attorney Seth Berenzweig.
Entertainment business and compliance lawyer Seth Berenzweig is going to get into it with us right after the break.
Seth Berenzweig is a business compliance attorney.
Well, my all-star attorney panel is here with me as well. White-collar defense lawyer Seth Berenzweig.
Seth, good to see you as always.
It looks like corporate drama has landed in Hollywood and here in Washington.
One of the things that's going to be important is to really fundamentally understand that at the end of the day, this is, in our system of federalism, an issue that's best left to the states in their judgment, because every state is different, every state legislature is different.
Court of public opinion is so critical here because it would instill transparency and confidence and accountability. And this is what we really need right now. So I really give my hats off to the Attorney General and to Tulsi Gabbard for putting this evidence forward. Some of it is not new, but a lot of it is new. Although the D.C. government is really pitching and hyping this as a win, I really think that the administration, the White House, really got most of what they wanted anyway. But I'm a little bit concerned about the idea of having these governments from the Middle East coming in and having an equity interest in streaming that's happening here in the United States. I understand that the president has some valid points and he's looking at it closely, but that just shows how many people are coming in to really hit at this punching bag, and we'll have a lot of dynamic elements coming out of this, both from the court in California as well as here in Washington.
That's a very good point.
It's important to zoom out a little bit and look at the perspective of this, because essentially this is a case involving an apparent error of process. The Supreme Court a few days ago approved of the president's ability under the Alien Enemies Act to do group deportations. With respect to this individual, there was never a ruling that he was immune from deportation. There was a so-called withholding order a couple of years ago that said that he couldn't be deported to El Salvador. So when the administration talks about administrative error, it's a matter of process and location. It's not about deportation itself.
The only legal question is whether the board has met its fiduciary obligations and responsibilities to fairly and openly balance the deal as has been offered by Paramount.
Okay.
So if Paramount wants to close this deal, they need more cash.
Seth, this is from Judy in California, and here is her question. Why was Diddy not charged with drugs and weapons in his hotel room when he was arrested?
Well, I think that was because they were basically incorporated into the predicate acts for the RICO action. You have the evidence that's laying out the foundation for the corrupt business enterprise. So you're talking about arson, kidnapping, coercion, guns, prostitution. So I think those are incorporated into the overall texture of the case in terms of the predicate acts that make up the RICO, and those pieces of evidence have always been very persuasive.
I have to respectfully disagree with what was stated with regard to some of the statistics and the current status of crime in Washington, D.C. First of all, there is an ongoing controversy going on right now where there are serious questions as to whether or not the statistics and the data that's coming out of the department are accurate. Secondly, if you look at some of the statistics coming out of Washington and some of the most recent developments, you can see Washington, D.C. has the 7th highest homicide rate of any jurisdiction in the United States. Judges are not monarchs. They're not kings. They don't have the authority to take an injunction, spread it out across the United States, and have a judge in San Francisco or Manhattan tell people in Mississippi or Alabama how to behave. This is a situation where the NBA is going to be fighting for its reputational life, and it's going to move very quickly.
Attorney Seth Berenzweig, thank you very much for joining us today.
Seth Berenzweig, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Seth, thanks very much. We so appreciate it. We'll be watching how this plays out and have you back soon.